Glad to have you with us from Johnny Red Floyd Stadium in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Nearing the midway point of this season, Week 5 in our coverage of EA Sports College football. It's the Army Black Knights and the Middle Tennessee State Blue Raiders. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
The Blue Raiders head coach told me pregame he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. And the Black Knights ready to kick it away first. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Rides to the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. Now on the move. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
They went with the QB design run. Quarterback knew where the marker was to get that first. He dove out. He was trying to get the ball to that point. He just couldn't quite get there.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Makes the grab. It's Patterson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Looking down the middle. It's caught. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
And on the slant route, I love the location of the throw by the quarterback. He's not making it difficult on his receiver. He's putting the football out in front, hitting his receiver right in the face mask and making it easy for him.
Looking to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll run the option. The keeper on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And
that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Running behind that left side. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. On the move and looking deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And I love night games because you have all day to get excited, get jacked up, and you can tell QB might have been a little too excited. Forcing the ball into coverage on the first pass attempt, creating the interception. Now this defense has set this offense up in a...
Breaks into the open.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, go get positive yardage.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Give to the running back. Hard running there. Across the 25. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a 1st down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Caught, and he's got room. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And a lot of times on these play sheets, the offensive coordinators, man, they go, who do I want to get the ball to? How can I get him the ball? Like, and sometimes when the space cramps down here in the red zone, how do you feature your guy? Nice job, getting a little touch.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Man, getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on 2nd down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult 3rd down.
Here comes the heat. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the back. Creates a little space. It's a fumble on the play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
So the Blue Raiders come out ready to go on the attack. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Looking to throw. Bringing the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
After the sack, they have their work cut out for them. Basically, they have to get it to the other side of town. He's going to take off. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. At the end of quarter one, let's check out the start for both of these quarterbacks. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the first down, and dude chose to run out of bounds.
He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And I got to be ready mentally and physically. Mentally, I got to know exactly where the sticks are. 4th and 2, can't dilly-dally around. Got to run physical, got to break tackles, got to go through people, whatever I need to do to get that 2 yards. Nice job running the football.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Rides the back and leaves it. Breaks the tackle. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
One of the things I love about this big running back is that there doesn't need to be a hole for the play to be successful. This guy can plow into the line of scrimmage, push the pile, drive his legs, generate yards to help your offense.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, MTSU. Makes the grab inbounds. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So they move the ball 37 yards on the drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Army sends its offense onto the field to start the drive. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Well, good decision there by the QB. A little zone read action. He reads the defensive end, crashing down, keeps it himself, gets a nice chunk of yards.
And when you do that, you sort of get the drive going or keep it going, as the case may be.
It's amazing in college football now how big of a part of each offense the zone read has become. As we're seeing more and more athletic quarterbacks on rosters now, that is
maybe some room here. Touchdown, Black Knights! Great job by the back on the option.
And the big play starts with the quarterback making the right decision, getting the defense to come to him, pitching the football, and Jesse, the running back, catches it and does the rest.
He does, and he also had good blocking downfield, too. Some of those receivers outside helping him out, but, man, with his speed when he's on the perimeter, the options executed that well, it is virtually impossible to stop.
And he tacked on the extra point. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Oh, sticks that big mid up there and grabs it. On the one hand, literally, that was a fantastic catch, but on the other hand, didn't get enough.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of an old basketball analogy, like $1 million move, $1 finish. Nice play, but it didn't get the first down.
It'll be 3rd and long. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Going for the big play. Intercepted. Looking for more room. Inside the 30. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
They'll give it on the jet sweep, looking for room outside. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. Goes to the option. Here's the handoff. He's knocked down immediately, trying to catch them napping on the run and nothing doing. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right, a 41-yarder from the left hash. He got it. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And he's not going to take the touchback. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee, as he stopped at the 14. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Give to the big fullback. Just make sure to take care of that football. He stopped after a short gain. It'll be third down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Now facing a third and long. The option look. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Makes him talk to the hand. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Black Knights decide to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. First one of the day is on its way. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on once. The coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking downfield on first down. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Going to try to get it himself. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start our coverage with Auburn, taking on the number 6 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's the Tigers coming away with the victory in one of the highest scoring games we've seen all season. And did this group ever need that? The first win on the year, they're now 1-4. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
The Black Knights offense will go to work. They want to run this quarterback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
They'll run the option. Pulls it and runs it again. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. And the fumble will go out of bounds. They'll lose a few on that one.
The offense, you're thinking first down, get the first down on third down. Man, you can't put the ball on the turf, but at least the ball went out of bounds. Now you got a decision to make what you want to do on fourth down. Could have been a turnover, could have been worse than that.
And the Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Quarterback making checks. Looking for space. It's Martin.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Just feeds the running back. Across the 45. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them...
Here's a little room there. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Run inside. It's Martin. Tough run. Gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. 3rd and 3. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Quickly complete. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense, 1st and goal from the 7.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the 2nd half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Out of the gun, looking to throw. He wants it all. Touchdown, Blue Raiders. And they take it in for 6 more points. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
31 on 10.
He'll bring it out. It's Benson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And I'm not going to say... It's over, man. But once you start to get in the 3rd quarter and you've built this big of a deficit, every possession means so much, and you can't give them away, and they do. And they give it away with the fumble, and now they're going to really need this defense to bail them out, to make some plays, to force a turnover, maybe even score because they've built...
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
A 1st down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. The play action fake. Here's the pressure. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
And they don't want to waste this great field position here on third and long. Running inside. It's Martin. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, sudden change situation. You got to give this defense credit. Their offense just turned it over. They held tight. They didn't allow a touchdown. And they forced their opponent to take a field goal. But nice job.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Swings it out to his running back. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football. An absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On the option. Pulls it again on the option. A solid pickup there. Works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. Won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read. And it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the first down.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Line getting set on second down. They'll run play action. And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the third quarter will wrap up with a big sack. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So we open the final period with a third down play. Gets the back moving. Now on the option. Keeps it himself. There's some room. Got enough for the first. Past the 20. Touchdown, Army! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
This option play puts so much stress on a defense because if the pitch guy ends up getting the football, there's usually only one defender left to make the tackle. If that guy doesn't get him down, he's gone. And that's what you just saw in that play.
On the option. He's brought down, and that one never had a chance, and the two-point conversion attempt fails. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Looking for a huge play. And he went for it all in the first play of the drive and come up empty.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
It is hard to continue to get up and get up and get up like he has, being sacked time after time again. But this QB, this offense, they're undeterred. They're continuing to put drives together, and most importantly, they're winning the football game.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man on the right. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Offense getting set for 1st down. Wants to throw it again. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Back to pass. Under fire. Buying some time. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the 1st down on a 2nd and long.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to...
Finding some room. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He'll set up to throw. Extending the play. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. And the pummeling has started. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. And he makes the extra point. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over 'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Can't get him to the ground. Picks up the 1st down. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. On the option. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? You want to talk about hearts in throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. Now on the counter. Got enough for the 1st. Could be an alley. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Black Knights! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Back to throw, it's Washington. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
And he's going to bring this one out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Middle Tennessee State comes out onto the field. The offense ready to go to work. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Williams. He'll take it himself. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. A first down for the offense. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front. Good job being physical by that D-line, too.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Flushed out of the pocket. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. The quarterback stood in there like a champ, but nowhere to go with the ball, and the defense finally got to him on third down to force the punt. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Here comes the option. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll run the option. Gives it on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There's a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a fourth down.
How nice is it as a play caller when you've got a running back as good as this guy, right? I mean, you can just dial up conservative run calls. Nothing has to be too tricky, too fancy. You just know he's going to go make good things happen. Even when it's not blocked properly, he is...
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive.